source of light. It has the power to brighten smiles, to ignite souls, and to illuminate hearts. And at 4 years old, love was in my father bandaging my injuries when I took a bad spill. Love was in my mother gently kissing me on the forehead when I was ill. It was a weird concept, love, because I couldn't see it. I realized this when I stopped seeing love. When the sickness turned to suffering, and my mother was too busy to kiss me on the forehead. When the injuries turned to wounds, and my father was no longer there to bandage them up. Now the only way I can hear my father's voice is by muttering half-hearted devotions through the landlines across countries and oceans. My father, my one and only father, used to tell me that he loved me, and then he left. I used to think of love as I saw it on screen, Valentines and dances and nights without sleep. At 14, love was in my very first teenage dream. All I needed to do was to hold hands, and my heart would start to race. I could feel love in the way our fingers perfectly interlaced. Until one day, our love made me feel numb. I was robbed of my innocence at 14 years old. I thought that it was love. It was a weird concept, innocence, because I couldn't see it. I couldn't feel it. It was gone. Hands must let go, and dreams were meant for sleeping. My first and final boyfriend told me he loved me, and then he left. Desperate, lost, and scared, I felt like I had nowhere to run, nowhere to turn. I was burned by the false ideas of love that I harbored. I felt like the ultimate source of light inside me had died. And then he came. He swept me off my feet, my one and my only, my alpha and my omega. The man who had always been by my side. When I was suffering, waiting for the comfort of a mother's kiss, I didn't realize that suffering is a kiss from God. That struggles and hardships made me stronger. Instead of looking for love in my injuries as a child, I found love in the wounds of Jesus Christ dying on the cross. The only thing I need to do to hear love is to get on my knees and pray. And God is there with me. I am a child of God, and no one will ever be able to rob me of that. To some, it's a weird concept, faith. You can't see it, but you can feel it. I have had so many ideas of love growing up, but when the hearts break and the dreams end, there is still love. God is love. We are loved by love. The Bible tells me that Jesus loves me, and I know that he's not going anywhere. Thank you. Yeah.